Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for hanging out with me again today. Today is going to be kind of a talking head video. Did not have anything in the can for run videos or anything like that. I kind of did. I took the Rad Bull out when we went to the parking lot to run the speed run car in a 956. And to be honest with you, I'll just tack that run footage onto the end of this video. It's not terribly exciting. You know, it's goofy to see running around. If you guys check it out, the front tires are like skittering on the pavement trying to get grip. Those tires are terrible, and it needs a faster motor in it. The motor, I want to say it's a torque tuned, I can't remember. It either needs a bigger pinion or a faster motor because it's kind of a dog. I'm sure it'd be fun in the grass, but it's geared for the big Rad Bull tires, and I've got the smaller, Acrashot wheels and tires on there, so it's kind of slow. Maybe I'll toss the big tires on there and just live with it. We'll see. But I'll just tack that on to the end of this video. I'm not going to make a dedicated video out of it. But basically, it's kind of a what's been going on, what's coming up update video. So what's been going on? I've spent about a week in my spare time and on the weekends cleaning this basement completely up. This basement's 30 years old, and I was digging through and sorting through stuff that's been here for 30 years. So some of the stuff has gone to Goodwill, some of the stuff has gone out into storage, and some of the stuff is just gone. There's still a lot of stuff here, but it's been relocated and stacked and shoved and pushed into long-term storage, let's say. So was able to free up a little bit more room in here, and just into general. Plus, everything is actually clean now. Good God, the dust I stirred up. I'm surprised I'm not ill from, stirring up 30-year-old dust and dirt that's been hanging around for decades. But, it's just a basement that I'm now doing stuff in. So, happy that all that is done. I was able to get in here, clean up, reorganize, actually took down all the tools that were left on the pegboard over there and hung up the rest of the cars, which freed up some room, and, just trying to, tidy things up and get organized, because I was constantly tripping over something or stepping over something or couldn't find something because I stuck it over there in a pile, and I'm rummaging through stuff. It was just disaster. So very happy that that's done. Kind of went through, made up the short list of what's coming probably next month. The Gagama 4, I did finally get the sliding motor mount for it. So now I have the motor mount and I have pinions for it. So I can get that and put a larger pinion in there and set the gear mesh perfectly. So that's going to be coming up soon. I'm going to get that worked on, and then I'm going to try to get it over to Al's. I think I'm going to put 16 or a 17 tooth pinion in it and get it over to Al's and, rip it around out there. One of the things I do want to build this month coming up is the lunchbox. Been saying I'd have a custom lunchbox I want to get built, and it's just been sitting over there in a box. Well, I just got one off of Buyee a few weeks ago. Now I have two, so I need to, get one of them done. I have ideas for the other one, but we're just going to do one at a time for right now. The speedrun buggy, I've got the motor mount over there for it, and I've got the motor for it. I just need to get that swapped over and get that out for a run, so hopefully I'll be able to get that done in June as well. Sledgehammer rebuilds. I have two Traxxas sledgehammers. Both are in pretty good or real good condition at this point. I've got new bodies for them. So I'll be working on tearing those down, cleaning those up, and getting those rebuilt. So I know I'm getting new tires for both of them and new bodies for both of them. And the chassis and everything should just be clean up and rebuild. The only thing I can't find is the plastic chrome roll bar for the bed. So I'm either going to have to add a cloudbuster or maybe a Blackfoot roll bar to the back of it to give it the roll bar. The cloudbuster would be better because I think the Traxxas one had dual roll bars, and the cloudbuster has the doubled up roll bars where the Blackfoot's only the single roll bar. Anyway, I'm probably just going to make do with what I can do with those. Worst comes to worst, we don't put one on there, and it just lives life without a roll bar. So next I need to get the Hornet Evo and the Rising Fighter out for a run. Just have not had time nor energy to do it. When I do have the time, I don't have the energy, or I think about it while I'm out cutting the grass. Be like, oh yeah, as soon as I get done cutting the grass, I need to do this. Then I come in, I take a shower, get into doing something else, and next thing I know, it's dark, and I'm like, oh crap, I was supposed to do that. Just the time of year it is, I guess. And finally, I need to finish that MRC Thunder King. The body out there has been matte cleared on the outside. I just need to sit down with the airbrush and put the mud splatters and brush streaks and all that stuff in it, and then we can probably call that one done. Well, I do need to get into the motors and see. One of them is making a god-awful noise. Probably just needs to be cleaned out and re-lubed. If not, I'll have to switch the motors. I don't think it's a noise from the transmission. I think it's just a noise from one of the motors. But regardless, I need to get that done. It's been sitting here entirely too long, and it's been taking little baby steps here and there. But right now, a lot of the crap I moved out of here is sitting on my workbench out in the garage, and that's where I do my painting. So I need to clean that stuff up and paint. So that is kind of the list of stuff upcoming for this month. It's kind of a lofty goal with the way things have been going, but that's what I'm going to try to get done. So I can't remember which one it is. It's either June or July the big wig comes out, and then either June or July the Honda City Turbo comes out. One's coming out, then the next one, and then I think the Mini comes out in August. So I've kind of got those coming up into work, so I want to get some of this other stuff done and out of the way. But there is still a pile of stuff in that closet over there that needs to get done. So outside of the stuff that I've said, would you guys rather see me start working on the globe liner and get that worked on and get that started and done at some point? Or would you guys rather see some of the other kits, like the little Mercedes on the TC chassis, or like the Dark Impact, some of those? So just, I'll put up the picture here of what's in the closet, and you guys can kind of shout it out down in the comments. And if it comes up to be it's just a giant mixed bag, I may throw up a poll on YouTube and see which one of these you guys want to see done, and we'll go from there. But like I said, I'm gonna knock that list out, and then I know we've got 3 coming up in the coming months, and then I'll start working on those as well. Plus I've got buckets of project cars around here too, so there's not going to be a shortage of stuff to do, that's for sure. Anyway, guys, everybody out there, as always, be happy, be healthy, be safe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. And next time, there will be, RCs here, just not me yabbering. Take it easy, guys. Sorry. These tires suck. Oh, it's so slow. Front tire. You got your stutters.
Is this your special car?
Yeah, this is the goofball car.
So you can play with the airbrush?
This was spray paint.
Oh, this is spray paint?
Yeah, this is a spray paint one. This is the Mad Bull that I turned into the Rad Bull.
Oh, okay.
And uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
My steering's locked.
Uh-oh. It can't go anywhere.
Interesting.
Did you turn it off and turn it back on again?
Yeah, troubleshooting.
Okay.
Battery's dying out. softest brakes ever.